What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Pre-Race Pulse, Episode 5. I'm Alan Cavanna, your host this week. So thankful to have you back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because this is it. This is the only show you need every week. We preview everything you need to know about the weekend and also catch you up on anything you may have missed. It is the biggest weekend of the year for racing. We've got Monaco to start Sunday. We have Indy 500 in the middle of the day, and it all culminates with the Coca-Cola 600. It's Charlotte Motor Speedway, one of NASCAR's crown jewels. I love this race for so many reasons. First of all, honoring the veterans, those who gave their life for this country. So much patriotism going on Sunday night to honor and memorialize those that we've lost, but also the competition side, the longest race of the year, the most valuable race of the year for these NASCAR teams. It's a crown jewel for a reason. I cannot wait for Sunday, especially that 600-mile race on Sunday night. Before we talk too much about the racing, let's catch you up on the news. Biggest NASCAR news of the week is the new NASCAR Hall of Fame class. Kurt Busch, Ray Hendrick, Harry Gant, and Humpy Wheeler are part of the new class that will go in next January. I'm glad Kurt Busch made it on the first ballot. There were some questions. We know his resume, all the wins, the championship. Some question, though, amongst the voters about how he may have handled the media, some of his off-track incidents. I'm glad he is in after the first ballot because this is a Hall of Fame of racing accomplishment, and there are few better in this modern era than Kurt Busch in terms of everything he accomplished on the racetrack, how he made every team better that he was on. He deserved first ballot status, and he got it. Again, we will see them all inducted next January. Speaking of legendary drivers, well, future Hall of Famer Kyle Larson. It's his week. It is his week to shine, the biggest racing story in the world. Kyle Larson attempting the double once again, to race Indy 500, get on a plane, and then fly to Charlotte to race the Coca-Cola 600. We were robbed of this last year. He was attempting to do it. Weather ruined it all for him and really for us. If you are a sports fan, you want to see the extraordinary. You want to see big stories like this. Kyle Larson pulling this off would be an extraordinary feat. We want to see it happen. Even if you're not a Larson fan, for racing, you want to see a driver be able to do this. And he's one of the few drivers on the planet that has the talent and the equipment to potentially win both races. We just have to worry about the weather. I want to call it now. No bad vibes. Get the weather out of here. Kyle Larson completes the double this weekend. I can't wait to see it. Let's go to the track now and talk about the hot topics at Charlotte. First one we're talking about is the comeback of two drivers. We'll go young and old. We'll start with young. Connor's back. See what I did there? Connor Zillish's back is healed, and he's back in a race car. He had to miss the last Xfinity Series race because of a back injury he suffered at Talladega. He's back now, not only racing his regular Xfinity Series ride, but he's also in the Coca-Cola 600 for his second career Cup Series start ever. He's racing for Team Trackhouse, a fourth car for that team. We'll see what the young man can do in NASCAR's longest race. On the other end of the spectrum, Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson will make start number 700 of his career on Sunday in the Coke 600. Some speculation that this could be the final race of his NASCAR career. We don't know. I wish we did know just so we could treat it properly. But if it is his final race, just make sure you appreciate it on Sunday. Everything he's done, the 7 championships, the GOAT status, the Mount Rushmore status, everything he's contributed to the sport. If this is it, let's make sure he goes out on top, just knowing that he's still a competitor out there. He'll be in his number 84 car for Legacy Motor Club, the team that he owns. Jimmie Johnson, if it is a career, kudos to you, champ. If it isn't, I hope we see you again. For more on all these stories, make sure you check out Racing America on SI. Total coverage on there. Make sure you check it out. Again, one of the best parts about the weekend for the Coke 600 is how the race, how the sport honors military veterans, especially those who have fallen and given their lives for this country. Every one of the cars will have the name of a fallen veteran. We know what kind of tradition that's been in NASCAR, what it means to the soldiers, to the military members' families. It's so special. And we also see some cool paint schemes that come out of it. This year, ones I'm looking at already, Chase Elliott has a really cool camo scheme. It's blue, it's white, it's really unique. And kudos always to RCR. RCR, Austin Dillon, the 3-car, they always bring it. Another cool one this year with the American flag. They know what this weekend means. We know what this weekend means. They always bring a cool paint scheme. Another good one to look at, Michael McDowell. We got a special look at the unveil of his paint scheme for the weekend on Racing America. If you want to see the entire video, make sure you go to Racing America's YouTube page, check that out, and make sure you hit subscribe. Let's talk about the track now. Charlotte Motor Speedway, 1.5 mile oval. You've heard the term cookie cutter racetrack before. Well, Charlotte's kind of the original cookie, right? Every other track that is modeled after these D-shaped ovals, that comes from Charlotte Motor Speedway. So this is the OG, the original. That's why we love Charlotte so much. 400 laps, 600 miles, 4 stages, 4 points-paying stages, the most valuable race of the year. It takes a good team and a great driver to win this race. And we have some drivers this year that haven't won a race yet, some big names, like Tyler Reddick, last year's regular season champion. Can he get it done, get his first win of the season? Who do you think can get their first win of the season? Write some names down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on someone who can get it done. Because remember last year, Christopher Bell got it done. He's won a bunch already this year. Can he go back-to-back in Crown Jewels? I'm not so sure. There'll be a lot of competition. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. It's a full racing weekend at Charlotte. We have the truck race on Friday. That'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern on FS1. On Saturday, 4:30 p.m. on CW is the Xfinity Series race. And then the Crown Jewel, 6 p.m. on Amazon Prime. Yes, the first race on Prime. The next 5 races in NASCAR are streaming. Make sure you go to NASCAR.com to find out how to watch those races on Amazon Prime. It's a little bit of a new world. We'll get through it together. Can't wait to watch and see what Prime delivers for us. We told you about the 3 races. Let's talk about winners, predictions. Once again, is it Heim time finally? Corey Heim is the best truck racer, fastest one out there, but he's left some wins on the table. That changes Friday night. It's Heim time in the truck race. On Saturday, Xfinity race. This season, it's all been about Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill. I think Jesse Love gets it done on Saturday. And then the big show on Sunday, it's Blaney time. Ryan Blaney's been the fastest car on these intermediate tracks all year. Nothing to show for it. He gets it done on Sunday, gets the crown jewel, the Coca-Cola 600. Who do you think's gonna win? Tell us down in the comments. It's gonna be such a fun racing weekend. Thank you so much for joining us here on this new show, the Pre-Race Pulse, right here on Racing America. We love that you join us. Come back every week. We've got everything you need to know about the racing weekends. Enjoy your racing weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy it all.